Hi. So quite often we get asked, what is spreader medium? That's a good question. So straight up, spreader medium is probably best thought of as thick water. And what I mean by that is that added to the paint, it will reduce the colour right down, which is perfect for glazing. But it's not adding any binder ability or any more binder to the paint. So if you're going to do subsequent layers, you just need to be a little bit careful that you don't pick up the previous layer even once it's dry. In other words, if you've added 1 part paint to, say, 10 parts of the spreader, that's fine because you've reduced the colour right down, but you just need to be a little bit careful that you don't sort of scrub really hard with your brush with the next layer over the top, or you might lift some of it off. But as I say, the spreader is terrific for glazing, for reducing the paint out, and obviously the benefit it has over water is water will just sort of go flat and run all over your canvas or whatever you're painting on. The spreader medium will tend to hold, it's not thick like impasto, but it'll tend to hold where your brush strokes are. You won't see brush strokes as such, you won't have that texture, but you'll certainly see where they were. So just like, as I say, like adding thick water. So spreader will reduce the colour down, but also allow you to move the paint around. And a perfect application for this is in pouring. So the sort of where you might use pouring medium, the benefit of using spreader is that it washes off really easy, especially if you get it on your clothes and that sort of thing. It's not sticky and gooey like some of the pouring mediums, but you can get exactly the same effect. You just won't have the high gloss. Of course, you can put a varnish over the top of it. The spreader can also be used for marbling. Now, I'll just differentiate. There's marbleizing and marbling. Marbling is recreating the look, a faux finish, a painted finish of marble. You can use spreader for that. It helps to lubricate the colours, allow a bit of open time and allow you to move them around. You can also use it to get the same effect as marbleizing, and marbleizing is where you put colours over, float them on a mordant, and you tend to lay paper generally or an item over the top and adheres to it. But you can get the same effect by mixing the spreader medium with colours and then dragging combs and various different things through that mixture as it's drying, and you can get literally exactly the same effect, of course without the waste. And of course you can use it for wood graining, another painted finish like marbling, with a wood graining rocker or some of the wood graining tools. So for more detailed videos on all of the techniques we've just talked about, the pouring, the marbling, the wood graining, just have a look in the description below and the links will be there. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to be updated on our latest videos.